Hi, this is me again, Margaret. Oh, my name is. Wait a minute. This is not going. Oh, well, what the heck? I am making this video to show you this junk journal today. I made this junk journal for a swapping. A swap. I made it for a swap. Simple as that. And the swap group is mini albums and something, I don't remember. This is not working, is it? Okay. All right. Now, I actually did this once, but for some reason, I didn't do it right. So my computer just ate it and didn't, and whatever, it's gone. So I'm doing it again. So this is it. My name is Scrappin' Lizzie. It's not a real name. It's a fake name because I'm hiding from the FBI. Okay, never mind. Okay, okay, now I'll get serious. I know how to get serious. This is a junk journal, and this is made for a swap, and I have a junk journal partner that is making a junk journal for me. This one is for my partner, and I really do hope she likes it. I made this one using a manila folder first. That's what it started with, the cover. The cover started with a manila folder, and I took that manila folder and I folded it in 3 ways, and the first thing I did on it was I put some modeling paste on there, molding paste, and whatever it's called, and I made some like you know, that stuff, just like texture is the word I'm looking for. And what, Papa? No, it's not decoupage. It's my husband is trying to help me. Me and him together, we don't make one brain. We're past that age. Okay, this is like with this texture paste, and I made texture. And then what I did then is I glued on, or stuck on somehow, some you know, those, you don't know. They're, no, those, oh gosh, you know, those little cutouts. Oh, chipboard cutouts. I did those, and I glued them on. And then after I did that, then I covered the whole thing with strips of duct tape. You know, like air conditioning. It's like real silver shiny tape. And I put that over and colored the whole thing. And then I put more texture on top of that. And then when I'm all done with that, then I painted the whole thing black. And then I wiped all the black off. But then the black stayed in like the creaks and the cracks of the cover. And so after that, then I put on some oh, I used some alcohol paint, like that Tim Holtz stuff. Boy, that guy's got some cool stuff. And so, yeah, I did that. I put on some of that in different places and rubbed and scrubbed. And oh, and I think I even used some of that gold buffing stuff. Buff and Rough, or Rough and Buff, or whatever it's called. And I put that on there. And then I added, well, I put this little, like a little charm thing on the edge. It's got some like little tags on there, little metal tags there that says like time. This one says something else. It says life. And this one says muse. And then there's a little gear there. I hope she likes gears. And then there's some little beads, you know, like some beads there hanging too. To make like a nice little charm, just because, you know, everything should have bling in this world. If everything had bling in this world would be a happier place. Now, and then I glued some stuff on. There's some more of those gears, and this is a keychain on there, and it's got a scratch off ticket scratcher offer. It's never worked for me, so I stuck it in here, and I'll give it to somebody else, and it ain't gonna work for them either. And Now don't stop in the middle. My computer, it just got a little dark. I hope that doesn't mean anything bad. Let me just, oh, there we go. Now, no, I got it on a battery, Papa. Okay, now, and so anyhow, oh, and see it says, oh, junk. Junk. I put those were little wooden letters, but it's under the tape. Okay, and then I thought long and hard on how to make a closure for this, and I come up with nothing. So I just took this little strip of leather stuff, you know, leather, and I just wrapped it around there and tied it in a little bow like I would tie my shoe. Works just fine, okay? There, now you can see where it says junk. Maybe. See it says junk? All right, now, I don't know what this is. It's like a button or something. I don't know. It's like soft and it's like different. And it's very beautiful. And let's see, and a key and a bottle cap and, you know, stuff. Okay, now, in here I have 5 signatures. They were signatures from Johnny Cash, George Washington. I'm lying. The signatures are each one of these parts. Each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if you can see them things. Jiminy Christmas, because they sure don't show up very good. Okay, and so it made it pretty I had to finally quit putting stuff in here because it was getting too thick. And so, but now what I did was, like, this is a pocket here. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can do it this way. I'm not an expert at this videography stuff. Okay, let's try that. I'm not really this fat. It's a illusion. Okay. Now see here, and this is like a tag. See, but it fits right there in that there pocket. Now, see, and you can stick other stuff in that pocket too. So when she receives it, she can stick other stuff in that pocket. Now, okay, now this, yeah, I covered the inside of the manila folder with just decorative paper. And so, and now, like, this is she's a little girl I colored. I just love to color. I love to color. Coloring is my new addiction. I color everything. Don't stand still or I'm going to color you. And now this is the first page. I put bling on the first page. I do like bling. Bling, bling, bling. Yeah. Now, and then I just put some stamp. You know, I like to stamp things too. And so it says apple pie without some cheeses, like a kiss without a sneeze. Sort of sounds like, oh, what's his name? Now, anyhow, Dr. Seuss. I like Dr. Seuss. Now, all right, now, and then we go on, and this here page, in this book, I've got a lot of pages that were just, they were just that stuff, the gel printing. Like, I like to print on the jelly plate, and it makes for some really cool prints. This here, there's a tag right there. It's just a little thing I glued on each side, and then you can stick a tag in there. And then I put some stamps. This is this paper that I used for the journaling pages, for where you can actually journal on, is old. Wait a minute. My hair is just. Oh, my hair. Never mind there. It's some old notebook paper. I think I've had it since high school, and I'm 66 years old now. And so I've had it since high school, probably, and it sort of was turning yellow. Sort of like me turning yellow. But then I added more color to it, just with them squirts colors, like shimmer color. I put that. When I go this way, it looks that way. When I go this, oh, I'm watching myself on the computer screen, and I swear, I look so funny. And but I give it that little shimmer. And I add envelope. This is an envelope. This is a piece of that old paper. Look at how ragged it is. See? You see how raggedy it is? If you can see that, it's very raggedy. But anyway, it's a junk journal. You tell me junk, you're going to get junk. Because junk is where I'm from. I got junk in the trunk. Junk everywhere. Now, and some tags. And the recipient of this the recipient can put, see, that's my word of the day, recipient. She can put more stuff in there too. And as you can see, I like tape things on with washi tape. That red and white strapped stuff, that's like washi tape. And then, you see I just sprayed some of that, like, glimmer mist stuff on the page just to give it something. It gives it something. And then this is a piece of a map. Actually, this is where I live, right there. Where, see, there's a little man's hand arrow pointing right there. Yeah, that's where I live. Spring Hill, Florida. This is coming from Florida, going somewhere else. And it's on a map. It's a piece of an old map. All maps is going to be old maps one day because of the GPSs. The GPSs come into play now, and so who needs a paper map anymore? They're probably going to be outdated, and maybe they already are. I don't know. Okay, and so there, and then this other piece of the map there, that made a little pocket, and that I can just stick a little, I just stuck a little note in there, a little card that she can actually just like put something on there. She can write on there, scribble on there, color on there, write a note to her boyfriend. It just whatever she wants to do. Or she can just leave it like it is and stuff it right in there. Like that. There. Now, that's a Dunkin' Donuts. That's what, today was free coffee day over to the Dunkin' Donuts. So me and my daughter, we went over and got our free cup of coffee. It was really good. Excuse me just a minute. Yeah, excuse that. Now, but this sleeve actually didn't come from today. This sleeve came from that was over when I was in over at the beach on the other shore over there, way over there on the East Coast. We live on the West Coast. And so we went to Cocoa Beach, that's where it was. And we went to Dunkin' Donuts, and I got one of them. My granddaughter is a manager of a Dunkin' Donuts. I wonder if she'd just send me a box full. I'll have to ask her. Probably not. But anyway. And then I put some stamps. See here? It says Epic. I just got a little spray on there, got a little stamps on there. But there's a lot of places in here to journal. And there's some shimmer mist on there. And here, this piece here as well was that stuff from the Jelly Plate. But a friend did this one. I think it's just beautiful. And so I stuck that in or made a pocket out of it. And put some tags in there. Tags are fun. Okay, and so then now here is some more. This was an envelope. See, I put the envelopes in there before I actually stitch the signature together. And so then the envelope is sticking out, and then I decorate the envelope up. Well, this one I made like a little pocket. I made a little folder, and there's like a little, there's a calendar, 2015 calendar on there. And then inside of there, there's like little tags. You can write stuff on there or add a picture or just leave them like they are or give them to your husband or the mailman or whatever. And it says on here, it says, you are the sun to my moon, the peanut to my butter, the smile to my frowns, macaroni to my cheese, flip to my flop, hokey to my pokey, and the fork to my spoon. And if you heard all that clanking a while ago, that's my husband cooking dinner. Smelling pretty good, I'm telling you. He's the man of the hour, I'm telling you. It's all his fault, I'm fat. But anyway, okay, and here we go with more journaling pages. See, I have, there's 5 signatures in here, and it amounts to 112 pages. And if you were to count both sides of the pages, there's 224 pages in this here book. I'm telling you, it's... See here, you can see, I used embroidery floss to sew the signatures together. It's embroidery floss. You can see that there's them stitches in the embroidery floss, and that's pretty cool. And as you can see, I have put washi tape on the edges of lots of these on lots of these pages, because I think it just gives it a little bit more character. And as you and then I love to color, like I told you before. I love to color. So this is a little boy that I colored. Isn't he cute as thing? Can you see him? Cute? Cute? I'm in love with him. I think he's cute as ever. And I colored him, and then I put him in that book, and made like a little. Oh, he actually is covering up an envelope, and I made like a little pocket. See, and in the pocket, then there's pictures like, oh, that's another one. See that I colored right there. It's like a little wreath. And then, oh, this is some more of that spray on another journaling page. I hope she likes to journal, because she's going to be journaling a lot to get all these pages filled up. That's what she's going to be doing. Okay, and then here's another, just a flip out thing, and then a little card there she can write on there. It says time travel. Time travel, the wave of the future. Time travel. Okay. Now you have to understand, I'm not real good at this videoing, so I can't. Oh, there you go. Now I'm good. Okay, I'll just lean my elbow on the table. Okay, then there's a little clip there, and these are just a bunch of little like words. See, here it says friends. That's a word, friends. You all are my friends. And like this one says, joy my heart. Joy my heart. Whoops. Joy my heart. Okay, close enough. I'm not going to read them all to you, because I know you don't want to hear it. Okay, and see, on that page, that's some more of that gel printing. I like doing that. It's kind of addictive. This is gel printing too. On this green face in the middle, that's a piece of that deli wrap, and printed on the deli wrap, and using bubble wrap for the texture and the imprint, the print on there, and I love doing it. But see, the thing is, it's once you start, it's like you don't want to quit. You want to just keep going and going and going. And then you get all these pictures, all these prints, and they're all over the table, all over the floor, they're all over the furniture, they're all over everything, so that they can dry. And but yeah, I like to do that. I like the jelly prints. That's fun. It is addictive. I haven't done any in a while. I think I need to get doing that again. See, that's jelly printing right there. See, and I used like a stamp on there to remove some of the paint before I pulled the print. If you ever want to know how to do it, you come on over at my house and I'll show you. Now here, I made this little envelope with one of those envelope makers. It's by Memory Keepers or something, and you can make envelopes. I think that's pretty good. This looks very glary. I hope it's not when I play it back. And then I just put some like little tags in there. Look, I love that old-fashioned-y looking stuff. You know, that, from eras long gone. I wish I lived then. Well, I don't know if I wish I lived then, because they wouldn't have microwaves. But I think all of that stuff was cool. Another jelly print on deli wrap. Journaling pages. This little bear, I colored him too. He's pretty. He's a pretty bear. And then there's the little boy sleeping in a hammock. I colored that one. Maybe I should be oh man, maybe I should be holding it up like this, because then you can see. And then here, that's some more journaling page. There's a little bear that I colored right there. Now, and that's, yeah, more journaling jelly plates. Just sprayed the pages, just sprayed them with that little ink stuff. Man, I think I got bad lighting. Maybe I should have just put on that other big light. I might have to do this again for the third time. But as you can see, there's pages and pages and pages and more pages, and What's this? Oh, that's another envelope. Another envelope, and it's, but this one's got those see-through little things, you know, sometimes you get those kind of envelopes. And sometimes they come like your bills come in them and something. I just throw the bill away, keep the envelope. Yeah. And there we go. And there's a little birdhouse. I colored that too. I see. If I really didn't have to go to school past kindergarten, because that's all I needed to know, how to color and how to glue and how to paste and how to cut. Learned all that in kindergarten. I wasted the rest of my time. Don't tell your kids I said that. Okay. Now, and see, I colored that little that little person right there too. She's beautiful. And another page, and oh, there you go. This was an exciting weekend for me. My daughter took me over to Cocoa Beach, and I was able to watch the surfboarders. Man, that was some eye candy for the 66-year-old lady here. But we went to the Ron John Surf Shop. Apparently that is the place to go for all of the young people. But and also the recycled hippies. That's me right here. The recycled hippie. And so this is a sticker. She can put this on her car if she wants to. I got a few of them from there. Yeah. And so I just put it in that pocket. I didn't stick it on nothing because she just might want to stick it to her car. And then, see, I cut them little surfboards out there just because they go with the Ron John Surf Shop. So that's something that matches in the book. Not much. Nothing matches in a junk journal. As you can see, nothing matches. Nothing matches. We don't need it to match. Oh, and there's another little pocket with a little clip. And then here on this page, I did some texture mixed. I'm getting tired. I did some mixed. My hair is making me nuts. Okay. Mixed media on this. There's paint on there, and I used a stencil, and then I painted some circles using a round thing. Just acrylic paint. It's amazing. And so, and then that holds some tags too, and there's a little clip says little one on there. And that says Epic. And then there's more pages. There's some more of the pulled prints. This is a picture here that I colored. I colored this. It's like a mandala. And I folded it in half in two. I folded it half in two. And flipped it over on this page, and that way I had two pockets. The way I glued it then, just on the edge, then I had two pockets, one on this side and one on that side, and they're exactly the same because that's the way I colored it. Now here is, we got some more pages for journaling, because this is a journal. You know, a journal, you need journaling pages, so that's why. Now, and so this was another envy. And I put colored pictures again. I colored them, and then inside I have just like a little folder here using some really cool paper. Now let me get this back in here. Hold your horses. Just hold your horses. I'm getting it in there. Okay. Now here we go. Boy, is it smelling good in here. Oh, hubby, he's on a roll over there. More pulled jelly prints. And this is just a piece of paper. No rhyme, no reason. God, my hair looks terrible. My hair looks terrible. I have to get something done with it. Maybe I'll put my flare up here. Maybe I'll look better with the flare. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, now, this here is, yeah, just, I'm sure I'm boring you half to death. So, but as you can see, as I'm flipping these pages, I'm looking on the computer. I'm looking at myself on the computer as I turn the pages. And now as I turn the pages, oh, there's something. Oh, it's another one of the envelope pockets, and it says Believe. Got tags inside, and on the back is a picture that I colored that also says Believe, and I love that one. This is a Paris page. In case she wants to go to Paris, she'll have to write stuff here. It says there's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. No, that's the Eiffel Tower. That's the Eiffel Tower, and this little... My husband's laughing at me. He's just always laughing at me. He thinks he married a joke. Now, he did. But then he's the one that picked me. So, anyway, that says Paris on there. And so that's my Paris page. And this is some more of that gel full print. There is, did I tell you there's 224 pages in here? Yeah, okay. Okay, this is my ostrich. I colored him. Where'd you go? Okay, this is my ostrich. I colored him. And then I cut him out. It was hard cutting out all these little ostrich feathers there, but I cut them out, and I think he's cute as a button. His name's Ollie the ostrich. So when I had to fold this up so he could fit in there, I wrote Ollie the ostrich, so nobody forgets his name. This is a little clip. It's cute. It's like fabric. You know what? I think this comes from Stampin' Up. But see, you can open it, and then it closes with a magnet. So if you want to put it on the edge of the page, it can hold something on there. There's another mandala that I colored. This one I cut in half, and I put half on one side and half on the other. But see, I love coloring. If you guys haven't figured out them coloring books for adults, you're missing out. Because you can really come up. I've only got about 45 coloring books right now. If you want to color at my house, you just come on over. We'll color. Yeah. I don't have no air conditioning, though, because my air conditioner broke. But it's cooling off anyway now here in Florida, so you don't really need the air conditioner. I just keep a fan running on me. Okay, that's the other side of that mandala. Okay, now here we go, and there's more pages, more pages. What's that? Oh, there's a little pocket, tags. I like to put little pockets here and there. Lots of room for journaling. Hopefully she's got a lot of ink. And she can just write and write and write till her heart's content. I might have said that already, but I'm saying it again. Now there, see that? Corn checks. That's what I used for this pocket. I just took the top off of the corn checks. And I used that for like a little holder there to hold these little tags and pictures and whatnot. And that butterfly's upside down, but yeah, I stamped after I did the pull to print, and I can take my stamps. I keep checking out my hair on this computer. My hair looks so darky. And but then when I put that on there, it is upside down. And then this is just a flip open something. She can write a secret message in there. And that's another pocket. And this is more journaling pages. This thing's quite heavy if you try to hold it up. You know, this is weird because I'm looking at the computer screen and I get centered in there. And then I see that it needs to go over a little bit. But if it needs to go over this way, instead, look at it's in reverse. And so I go this way and it's not right. So anyhow, but it'll work. It's okay. It's not. I'm not complaining. It's just the way I am, and this is what y'all got to look forward to when you get old. It's a little called senility. Okay, now in here we go is another pocket there, and like a little and with tags is in there, and so yeah, and so then let's see, page after page. See, that's pretty too. That my flyer just fell out my. That's okay. It's no big deal. It's fine down there on the floor. Okay, and I put that in special just for y'all. Get that behind me. Okay, now, yeah, jelly print. I made this with a jelly print. When I do the jelly print, and I just use acrylic paint, and I just squeeze it on there, and then I just use anything. You can use a comb. I think this was a comb right here that I used to just make some marks, and then this was like a snowflake kind of a snow. I gotta cut these bangs. A snowflake kind of a stamp, and I just kind of stamped around before I pulled the print, and that turned out pretty cool. Now this is another little pocket. Now this page, you are gonna be impressed. I'm telling you with this one. This is a page I colored. Look. Now, just look at that beauty. Now, I can't see the computer to see if it's showing in the right place. There it is. Okay, see, I colored this picture in the book, and then I just took it out of the book, and it took me like 2 or 3 days to color this. And boy, when I start coloring, I just color all day long. And it's so pretty. Well, I didn't want to cut it, and so I just folded it in half, and then I just stuck it in there. and folded it back this way just to make an extra page. And then, and see, this is the back side of it because I used those Sharpie markers, them Sharpie gel, Sharpie doohickeys, them Sharpie, skinny Sharpies. And so it bleeds through the page. But then, so on the back, then that's pretty too. I put a little pocket there. And then, oh, there's more journaling pages, journaling. And of course, it's like, usually, I guess most of these are either the gel prints that I pulled, or it's the papers that I sprayed with the spray thing. This is just a piece of duct tape. It's got no reason to be there except it's pretty. That's the only reason it's there. It's pretty. And now let me show you my little friend here. This is a little pink pig. I colored him too, but I cut him out. Oh, I mean her. She's a girl. She's pink. I cut her out and I glued her in here. But see, I just glued it in the middle, so you can still write underneath there and underneath there. And on the back of here, it says, we do not stop playing when we grow old. We grow old when we stop playing. All right, you got that? Remember that. Don't let that out of your mind because it's got to stay there. And continue to play. And if you have to act silly, just go right with yourself. There we go. Now, I like this here washi tape. It's like got old-fashioned stuff on it. If you can see, that's like bicycles and carriages and, you know, them big high-rise bicycles. I could never ride on one of them. Boy, I'd break a hip for sure. And so here we go. Looks like we're getting to the end of the book. I bet you're glad of that. And I sure hope my poor old friend who gets this, hopefully she stays my friend. She might think I just sent her a whole bunch of junk. Now this, well, that's what it is, a junk journal, right? Okay, now here is a butterfly. I colored this butterfly too. And I think this is the most beautiful butterfly ever. And I don't know if I told you this before, but I think butterflies should be called flutterbys. Because a butterfly would be like a stick of butter flying through the air. And if it landed on your shoulder, you'd get butter all over your, and sticky and slimy. You have to go change your clothes. Now, but a flutterby, it flutters by. And if it lands on your shoulder, then you know that flutterby is going to bring a message from you to an angel in heaven to let them know you're good. So anyhow, that's my story about that flutterby. But anyhow, and so I put that in there to make like a little page, and on the back here's got another little pocket, and then this is green, that's another pulled print, and then we go on, and we go on, and we go on. And then on the inside of the back, then there's a little lace there on this here kind of little pocket, and I did some stitching on the sewing machine, and I added some pockets in there. And then here I put a library card pocket with a library card in there just in case you want to make it into a library book. And then it closes 3 ways. Close. No, wait a minute. You have to close the back cover first and then go around to the front cover. And then you go back with that string, you know, this thing. That's the tie. I might just tie a key or something to the ends. Think I should do that? I might do that just to give it a little extra bling. But that's it. Now, partner, I'm sorry I don't remember who your name is right now. I have to look back on the swap thing and get your address and put this in the post tonight. Junk Journal Extraordinaire, made by Scrappin' Lizzie. Oh, did you see my new glasses? I just thought these would make me look hot. I don't know. Does it make me look hot? And I have to show you on the edge. See there? On the edge? See that bling on there? That did not come tailor-made like that. I put them on myself. I fixed them and made them look pretty. Because they did look a little manly, I thought, when I first got them. But I like them because I can go up like this and they don't get stuck in my hair. Because sometimes I have to take them off and see stuff. And Sometimes I put them on to see stuff. Sometimes I take them off to see stuff. But I put them on to see stuff. Take them off to... Never mind. So they were... but that's my new glasses. And makes me look like Aristotle Onassis or whatever his name was. But anyhow, that's it. I put lipstick on, as you can see. Lipstick, because usually you can't see my lips. So I put lipstick on just for this beautiful movie, because I am the star of the show. So I put the movie, the lipstick. And I'm not, oh, my husband just told me supper's ready, and so I have to go eat. See, because if I don't eat, I will hurt his feelings. So, and I hope my lipstick don't make me look like a pit bull. I don't want to look like a pit bull. I'd rather look like a dachshund. I have 4 dachshunds, by the way. Okay, I need to hish up now. Okay, I'm hishing. I'm reaching for my mouse right here so I can go to the stop button. Here it says stop. I love you guys. God bless you.